My amazing Aquarians, welcome into your mid-April 2025 reading. Let's jump into some tarot and see what the remainder of the month is going to look like for you. Nine of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune popping out to begin your reading because there's a burnt out energy about you. There's just something about you not having a ton to give at this time. Maybe this is feeling very much applicable for you when it comes to, say, the week or so before you stumbled upon this reading or decided to watch it. And so there's something about you needing to savor your energy, picking and choosing, prioritizing in regards to where your energy goes. In the midst of a time where they're saying, where you do decide to put your energy and resources towards, where you decide to put, effort into, what you decide to put effort into, you then see the wheel turn in your favor. But I really sense that there's some sort of change in the air while another change lies so close on the horizon for you, some of which this change, it could be a new situation or expansion or a turn in the right direction within a continuing situation. It feels like for some this is very much in the beginning stages or parts of May, which, as you know, is the following month. And I'm getting the color silver and white. There's a shimmering way about your personality at this time. It's almost as if Spirit's reminding you and maybe other people through you as evidence or an example that you don't need to be feeling like a burst of energy. You don't have to be feeling anywhere close to the Nine of Wands in the reversal. It's okay to be feeling the way you're feeling at this time, burnt out, low in energy, maybe at times a bit lazy or lacking motivation. But it almost feels like this holds more purpose than you think. And again, you're an example, evidence that you can still be in that Nine of Wands energy and be shimmering, shining, glowing, and even standing out in the crowd for all to see. But it seems like things are just smoothly being adjusted by you and otherwise, including Spirit, and just very easily falling into place. If there is a switch up of some sort, once again, lying at the end of this month or at some point in May, I really feel like this is going to be an easy change for you. And it's almost as if Spirit wants you to rethink your day-to-day life. Now, it's maybe on one end for some, if you want different results, you got to make certain different choices. You know, you can't expect different results with the same choices or the same choice over and over again. But it seems like this is also a time where some more so need to be simply thinking about your actions, your day-to-day routines, habits, what you associate yourself with. Does this match up with what you wish to see out of life in the near future? Say you wish to live this luxurious lifestyle. Are your habits and routines and what you do from day to day, is that in alignment and matching up with what you envision for yourself? But you may find it's also a time where a bit of an adjusting in your vision for the future is guided by Spirit. What else do we have for Aquarius? Yeah, I'm being drawn to the Aquarian symbol. You may find that astrology plays a key part at this time, but the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Swords. So Aquarius, you're going to be feeling like this period of time is meant to speed on by while you're very much in this Knight of Pentacles sort of energy, even maybe, this scared me a bit, maybe more so in like your hermit mode kind of energy where you feel the need to stay in your own lane for the most part. You maybe just don't have a lot to give, so that's the best choice for you, or the only choice. But the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Swords, because, my friend, this is a time where on one end there's new passion to be seeping in towards the very end of the month, and that will help you with a lack of motivation, a lack of energy, stuff of this nature. But I also feel like this is a time of creative ideas, inspiration coming through. You're going to be feeling Spirit coming through to grant you bits and pieces of assistance that will really help you see again things easily and smoothly fall into place. As the dog barking kind of messes up my channeling a little bit, it does feel like there is limitations that you're not seeing in the upcoming month or two. It could be in regards to how something's changing or continuing. It could be something brand new. But there's something about that you need to be gaining more understanding, more information in regards to. And if that entails or has to entail you asking an important question, if not multiple, then don't hold yourself back. Do not hesitate. You must have these answers, this clarification. But you're going to feel like, in a sense, the clouds are getting ready to clear for you, while one, if not multiple situations may have this sort of heavy, foggy, kind of cloudy, blah sort of energy, or maybe that's more so to be labeled as heavy energy. But you may as well find that you've been feeling a little bit foggy, a little bit head up in the clouds, or just not really clear in the mental department, or maybe the vision department. And so it almost feels like you're getting ready to, being prepared to experience, after this time period, the shifting of the energy, the clouds clearing in multiple ways. And so they're saying, well, I can imagine some of which within this collective are asking themselves in kind of a silent way, well, why not now? Why not before the end of the month? There's a significance in regards to the timing for you. Please trust in it. Now, the Page of Wands and the Four of Swords, because it feels like you're gaining messages of importance from people in your world, or one person in particular in your world. And Spirit is saying, we had a lot to do with this. We lit the fire under their behind. We got in their head a little bit, maybe their emotional state. We played with the scenarios or the external reality that they were living in certain moments, if that makes sense, in order to benefit you. It almost feels like, say, for example, and this is just random was what I'm getting. If you need an opportunity and there's one that's perfect for you, but someone's sort of on the fence about you or considering other people for that opportunity, or just not sure if you're the right candidate, Spirit intervenes and makes sure that they start to feel and see an increase in your value, you know, in their eyes, their perspective. They start to see that you are 1000% the right choice for that situation, for that opportunity. And so think about that in literally any other type of beneficial sense. Spirit is working through with around other people and yourself to your benefit. But I do sense that there's a bit of storytelling, expressive energy about you and other people at certain points. There's a quirky individual that you maybe work with, live with, associate with otherwise. They're really fond of you. This is going to be beneficial for you in the upcoming weeks. And it just feels like Spirit is saying energy is everything, but it honestly is what you give it weight. It's as much weight as you want to give it, basically. For example, you could be in a situation where the energy shifts, or just from the beginning of that day or week has been heavy. And so then Spirit's saying, well, if you focus upon it, 24/7, or even, add to it otherwise, you're obviously making things worse. You know what I mean? So, obviously you can't necessarily control that heavy energy, but not adding to it is going to be of significance for you. Now, you may find that this is a time for you where there are certain distractions of importance, but others that come to be that are just so non-intentional, or just intentional and have no purpose. Feeling all very spiritually connected. But Ace of Pentacles, new money, my friend, new opportunities, big, large, and in between. And you may feel like you have to play this game of catch up in the remainder of the month, but they're saying there's nothing to worry about because things are just going to get done as they're meant to. And I know that's such an annoying thing to have to remember at times, even for myself, my friend. But trust and believe that when, for example, one moment of struggling or obstacles get in the way of you accomplishing something, and then at a different point this and that aligns or lines up for you, and then you easily accomplish it in the way that you're meant to, how you're meant to, you know what I mean? And so they're asking you to trust in your divine path in every single way at this time. Now, they're wanting you to remember that you can earn all the money in the world, you can be gifted, win all the money in the world, but it's all about what you do with it. You can gain every single perfect or ideal opportunity for yourself, but it's all about what you do with it. It's all about how you utilize that to transform your path for the better. But I also feel like you're looking good, all right? And I feel like I say this in Aquarian readings all the time on this channel, but you are looking good. You may be dealing with this energy in your midst, or maybe it's an energetic connection where they're lounging or just kind of sitting around or not feeling motivated, but more in a everything is fine, but it's not kind of energy in way of being. There's a difference in regards to you being in this Nine of Wands energy and being burnt out, but still doing what you have to do and putting your best foot forward, and this kind of energy here where it's creating a spreading sort of heaviness in multiple ways. But let's get ready to wrap up your reading by saying you may as well gain a reminder or more information in regards to you having a rich future. And the Emperor card talks about you getting ready for different, getting ready for more, preparing, packing up maybe, adjusting things, reorganizing, maybe purchasing and throwing things away, you know, for, again, preparation and whatnot. It just feels like Spirit is saying that you're going to sense that there's a lot more to be experiencing, to be accomplishing, to be receiving in the near future. And so when you feel like this is not nearly everything that you're meant for, as I'm seeing the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles once again, just recognize that that feeling is not only beyond powerful, but beyond truthful. It's on point, all right? It just feels like the remainder of April is gonna feel in certain ways like a not so significant period, but it actually is. And so it feels like this Aquarian collective is about to experience in a very important shift after April wraps up. All right. So I hope this was truly helpful. Those are your mid-April messages. I will see you in your next read. Bye, Aquarius.